A former open-wheel champion has won the most important prize in stock car racing, the NASCAR Winston Cup. But he is here tonight for United States Auto Club Midget Car event.
Well, the Turkey Night tradition continues. Tony Stewart here. You've got one victory in your belt, but let me ask you something. After you win the Triple Crown in USAC, you win the Winston Cup title, you've got a Turkey Night trophy. You could be in the Bahamas sitting around doing nothing. What are you doing here racing?
I probably am going to the Bahamas next year, but I don't know. I told Carrie Agajini I wanted to come, you know, to win the first one is big, but to come and win a second one I think even means more to you. I've got a really good friend, Larry Howard, that's won 8 of these things, and he said with every victory it just brought more and more enjoyment. So, you know, we got the first one under the belt. We actually got our first Turkey Night way back in a TQ years ago, but, you know, the first one in a full midget was big. So we'll see what we can do tonight and see if it just brings more enjoyment than the last one did.
With all your USAC memories, where does that Turkey Night championship stack up?
It's big. I mean, there's about 6 marquee events throughout the year, and Turkey Night's one of them. The Chili Bowl, you know, the night before the 500, Belleville. There's not very many really big races, and you know, Turkey Night is definitely one of the top ones. You know, the Agajanian family's promoted this event for years, and you know, to have your name as part of the history of it being a winner at the Turkey Night Grand Prix is huge.
I did a little digging through some of my old programs, and I pulled this thing out right here. Now, folks, take a look at this. Here's Tony Stewart, 1983. Check this out. Dairy Queen got your sponsorship, got your name on the uniform. You're pretty sharp even back then.
Yeah, the coolest thing is the Dairy Queen sponsorship was awesome because I got free chocolate shakes. So that was pretty cool for a 12-year-old kid. But that was actually in Oskaloosa, Iowa, our first Grand National Championship that we ever won in go-karts, and it was the first time we ever left our home track in Columbus, Indiana to go race anywhere, and we won the biggest race of the year out there, so it was pretty cool.
Any predictions? Can you win it tonight?
We got a pretty good car, so I don't know. I mean, the thing is, this midget series just gets more competitive each year. I mean, there's the same guys that have been fast for the last 4 or 5 years are still fast, and each year you can add about 2 or 3 new guys to that list that have started to get it figured out and have matured, and you know, they're young guys that are, you know, 19, 20, 21 years of age, and they really start getting it figured out. So the group of hot shots keeps growing each year, and it just makes it even harder to win. But you know, I'm in the same car that I won Turkey Night in 2 years ago, and it's still got that love and feeling. So I think we're going to be all right.
Okay, he's in sprints and midgets tonight here at Turkey Night. Tony Stewart, the 2002 Winston Cup champion, ready to put the helmet on and go racing.
Winning a midget car event may not be a racer's ultimate goal, but this is not just any midget race. On Thanksgiving night in 1934, Bob Swanson beat the field at the old Gilmore Stadium in Los Angeles, and the Turkey Night tradition began. A.J. Boyd is among its winners, so are Tony Bentonhausen, Parnelli Jones, and Mel Kenyon. Through the years, the Turkey Night Grand Prix has been held at 11 different racetracks. Its home since 1999 has been Irwindale Speedway. 2 years ago, a former USAC champion who had moved to NASCAR came back to his roots to record an emotional victory.
This is awesome. I can't help it. I'm like Jeff Gordon. I got tears in my eyes. This is the one I've wanted for so long, and it's cool to win 6 Winston Cup races. But it's damn cool to win Turkey Night, let me tell you.
Tonight, as a Winston Cup champion, Stewart returns for the Turkey Night Grand Prix. ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, is at Irwindale Speedway in California for a tradition that dates back to the 30s. It's the 62nd annual running of the Lucas Oil Turkey Night Grand Prix. Hi, everyone. I'm Bob Jenkins, along with Larry Rice, a very windy Irwindale Speedway, and we say it every time we come here, but this is a very big race. Not only is Tony Stewart here, but Larry, the best open-wheel drivers in the country.
From everywhere, all over the country, 110 cars entered here tonight. I've seen Parnelli Jones, Johnny Boyd, all these guys come out here to watch these guys run.
Now, as far as the racing is concerned, we will have a USAC Western Sprint Car feature race, but our big concern is the 100-lap midget race. And taking a look at the top 10 in the point standings, there is a battle for the championship going on. Dave Darlin has an 83-point advantage over J.J. Yaley going into this event, and he can clinch it tonight.
Yes, if he leaves here with a 73-point lead, he will clinch the championship. If he finishes second, he can do that.
So Dave Darlin could emerge with the title here tonight. Meanwhile, the fourth member of our broadcast team, Amy East, is standing by with the two title contenders.
Thanks, Bob, and it's been one of the most exciting point battles in all of USAC this year, and there's 2 races left. But tonight, Dave Darlin enters with an 83-point lead over his teammate, J.J. Yaley. After the 16th place qualifying effort, Dave, you've got your work cut out for you. What happened in qualifying?
Yeah, we didn't qualify real good. I'm not real sure. After talking to Bob East, the guy that sets up the car, he said that I got on the gas too early down here after pushing off and spun the wheels, and it made my tire where it didn't change size like we're used to it doing. So he just said I got on the gas too early and spun the wheels, and that changed my tire setup on the stagger-wise. So it just made the car loose for the whole 2-lap run, and like you said, though, we qualified 16th, and we got our work cut out for us.
And he does, because he'll have to go through one of the 2 qualifying races because they locked in the top 14, and one of those locked in that will start on the front row of the 62nd Annual Turkey Night Classic is JJ. JJ, 83 points back. Basically, if you win tonight and Dave finishes less than second, you still have a chance at this championship going into Vegas.
Well, it's 82 now. I made a big whopping point up there from a qualifying effort there, but he's had a little bit off night here. He said, qualifying's very critical. Last week, we both struggled a little bit qualifying and had to start at the back. The only thing that saves us here is the racetrack is pretty wide, and it's going to be a pretty long race. So, I can get to start on the pole there, and really excited about for the Ford Racing Performance Racing team. The Beast Chassis has been working great in all the testing sessions we've done. I just made a couple of errors qualifying, cost us a little bit, and the field's really evenly matched right now, so it doesn't take much of a mistake to cost you a couple spots.
Okay, and it'll be fun watching these 2 battle it out in this points deal for the Midgets. But standing by with Ray is a gentleman that won $50,000 earlier this year on Thunder, and he's with Ray.
And Amy, Dave Steele is fast time again tonight, and one of the fan favorites, and the defending winner of Turkey Night. Does that give you any added confidence?
A little. It's got to a little bit, but everybody's close. So we ended up qualifying first, but everybody, it's all a tight bunch up there, and there's a lot of tough guys behind us. And they invert 6, so there's a lot of tough guys in front of us too. So we'll make a few changes there. Dino Tomas, my car owner, great guy, drive for Mopar power under the hood, and got my good luck charm Sugar Ray Dunlap right here. So we'll be all right.
All right, what's the secret to 100 laps at this racetrack?
We're a little, our right rear tire's softer than last year. The USAC allowed us to run a softer tire, so it's kind of, might need to make that last a little bit. So we'll kind of take that into consideration. Maybe when we set the car up, maybe don't set it up so loose to try to save that tire. So we'll see.
Okay, he had a great big turkey leg he mounted on this afternoon for good luck here at Turkey Night.
Well, the top 14 qualifiers are locked into the first 14 starting spots in the 100-lap main event. However, remember now that USAC inverts the top 6 qualifiers. So although Dave Steele was the fastest qualifier, and by the way, he set a track record in doing so, he will start in 6th position, and J.J. Yaley will lead them down to the green flag when we go in a few minutes from now. There are the 7th through 12th qualifiers, Dane and Cole Carter, 7th and 8th. And the final 2 drivers to make the cut are Johnny Rodriguez and Ryan Scott. The other starters will be determined in qualifying races. A big crowd is on hand here, and perhaps it's not the traditional Thanksgiving meal. However, you can get some great food at any of the concession stands and buy some souvenirs here at Irwindale Speedway as we get set for the 62nd annual running of the Turkey Night Grand Prix. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment.